Good evening, America, and welcome to Teacher Help United. Tonight we're going to talk about persuasion. I know there's many of you out there that consider themselves being persuasive, Kurt. But today we're going to refine your skills with team persuasion.
The sweetest thing, but she won't catch me, I'll break my fall. Oh, the sweetest thing, baby's got blue skies.
I know many professors out there, especially at BYU, consider themselves to be top-notch. But what if there was more to learn, Kurt? Studies show that 6 out of 7 professors at BYU consider themselves to be persuasive. However, when put to the test, only 48% of their students were convinced. Today we're going to resolve this error and redefine the meaning of persuasion. To start us off, Melanie will help introduce us on how to capture the audience interest.
Like Danielle said, a good speech starts by capturing your audience's interest. In order to do that, you need to know a little bit about them. So before you start writing, find out a little bit about your audience. What's their education level? What are some of their likes and dislikes? Once you've done that, then you can decide what's the best way to capture their attention. Some of the ways you can do that is by starting off your speech with a video. For instance, if I were going to give a speech on giving appropriate medical aid, I might show an example, I might show a video with a nurse giving someone aid. Another option is to tell a story. If you're going to give a speech on overcoming obstacles, you might give an example or tell a story of a time when you've done that. Or another option is to start with a rhetorical question, just so you can get the audience thinking. Whatever you choose, make sure that what you do is relevant to your topic and will capture your audience's interest. The moment you start talking, they're going to ask themselves the question, what's in this for me? Believe it or not, you only have 30 seconds to capture your audience's attention. So whatever you choose, make sure that it's good. So just to recap, how you can best create interest in your persuasive speech for your audience. First, make sure that you do background research. Knowing your audience will help you choose a better and more effective way of creating interest for them. 2, to create interest, consider showing a video, telling a story, or asking a rhetorical question, something that will automatically capture your audience's attention and get them thinking about your topic. 3rd, whatever you choose, make sure it's relevant. Importantly, answers that question that the audience will be asking themselves, what's in it for me? So, you've got a great attention starter to your speech, but what comes next? Here's Danielle to tell you a little bit more about how to take your speech to the next level.
Thank you, Melanie, for teaching us about creating interest. The second and most vital part of persuasion is inoculation. Who in the world knows what inoculation means? Can I get any volunteers?
Inoculate means taking a vaccine for precaution against contracting a disease.
Thank you, Kylie. However, in this instance, inoculation does not refer to any medical references. In fact, it means to pre-solve the audience's oppositions before you present your own argument. If you show the audience that you've taken time to research anything that they might oppose, then it increases your credibility and increases your ability to persuade them to believe what you're saying. Some examples of inoculation include using statistics. A statistic is beneficial in giving credit to what you're arguing. If you show that you can show a statistic, then your audience is more apt to believe what you have to say. Or you can simply explain to them that you understand they might have an opposing view. Some examples include, everybody moaned for me, but, and then present your argument. Or, I know we've all heard the saying a million times, however, and then present your argument. This shows them that you understand they might have some preconceived disassociations with the argument, however you have a credible argument to back it up. To help us clarify a little bit better about how to inoculate an audience while you're persuading, We're going to hear from 2 of our field agents about some examples they've used in their own speeches.
Whether you believe me or not, statistics show that within your lifetime, you're 95% likely to lose your identity to theft at some point in time.
Okay, everybody moan with me. Let's hear it. I know all of you are sick of hearing about your health and how we need to change our diets, but the increase of fast food restaurants and the increase of consumption is causing major diseases like heart disease, diabetes, and is causing a lot of depression within the United States.
Next, we'll hear from Adelaide about how to give concrete evidence to your audience while you're persuading.